Tonight, the Premier Lacrosse League returns to a full season format, and it returns to the place where it all started. Gillette Stadium, the site of Week 1 in 2019, the first ever games in the PLL's history. Redwoods and Cannons making their way to the field here in Foxborough. In goal tonight for the Woods is Tim Troutner, who has started every game for the Redwoods since he's taken in the fourth round of that high point in 2019. He held off Jack Kelly in camp to earn the start here tonight, and it will be Nick Marrocco for the Cannons. It's not his first time wearing a Cannons jersey. He won the final MLL championship last year with the Boston Cannons. Sean Quirk grabbed him in the third round of the entry draft to keep him in the red, white, and blue. And Sean, why not keep going? Sam Duggan. High pass, handled by Rabel. Puts the shoulder down, goes in. Excuse me, that's Connor Busick, and the save made by Troutner.
I thought Busick maybe had a long two there. Take that, aim for a corner. If you miss, you got an opportunity to kind of set your offense a little bit. He elects not to.
Connor Busick was the second pick in the expansion draft after Brody Merrill to join Cannons. His ball.
GM Nat St. Laurent is not afraid to make bold moves, huh?
Started with this man, Jules Henningberg, back in year one. And that shot was handled nicely by Nick Marrocco. What was that, week 3 he made the trade with Whipsnakes?
And I spent a lot of years, when I first got in the NFL, wondering if I was going to make a roster. And I kind of had that feeling again. And, I just really tried to put in as much work as I could the last couple of days here with these guys during training camp. Try to perform as well as I could, try to learn as much as I can because the game has changed since the last time I played. So, I really just compete and battle on the field. It's, the degree of athleticism that it takes to play this sport at this level with the best players in the world, it takes a lot. And, hats off to all these guys that are out here competing with one another because these are the best lacrosse players in the world, and they're some of the best athletes in the world as well.
Connor Busick with a couple of shots, head coach at Cornell. Serious contact out there. Isn't the physicality incredible?
Yeah, I mean, people who don't know about this sport, I mean, it's hockey on, with cleats on, and these guys are out here competing. And the physicality of this sport is awesome, and I think that's what makes it so fun to watch.
Steve Belichick talked.
Flag of today is thrown, and a chance is stopped as Ryan Lee got the shot away. But Ryan Rafus fed into the middle, and that shot slipped past the net from Andrew Q. They got a shot clock reset. And so plenty of time to work with here. Rafus.
Sit on the left. Sit on the left. Sit on the left.
Couple changes of direction. The pass. Trenner. The shot was stopped by Troutner. Tim Troutner comes up with the save. And the outlet leads Sexton ahead.
They got numbers.
Hung up. Thompson. Glazner all over him. Still got the shot away. And Troutner had to make the save. You can just see from Lyle Thompson, it looks like he's completely covered, still got a quality shot away.
You are allowed to play without your stick, so Eppel could have just dropped that and stayed in the play, elected to run off instead.
Duggan, Busick from 2, and it's stopped by Troutner. A couple of big saves here in this quarter for Tim Troutner.
But they haven't been able to generate any transition off of it. Left side of your screen in the progressive game flow. A little bit of popcorn there.
8 saves already for Tim Troutner in the game. And now Jones picks it up, sizing it up, swims to get a little bit of distance from Duggan. Duggan stays with him as Jones leans in, switches to the right hand, and it's fought off by Marrocco. Right back out for Henningberg. Henningberg to the left, and he lost it.
Lefty. Hands.
X now for Upgren. Upgren, Rabel. Nice move, the lefty shot, and the stop from Troutner again.
Clean saves or turnovers.
And Kavanaugh to X for Pinnell. Pinnell. Whoa, look at that move, and he can't finish it off. Marrocco. Pinnell got decked, and he hasn't gotten up yet.
Yeah, clearly well after the shot. What are your thoughts on what they might come out with here?
I think they're going to look for some sort of two-man game on the right wing with Lyle, probably with Busick and Lyle. Nope, they're going to run a pick at X. Hey, stay on here. Stay on, Finn, I got you. Watch the exchanges. Just spaghetti that. Go!
That's Finn who comes up with it. And Epple who clears it ahead for. Pennell with 3 cannons chasing him, slips away. Pennell skip pass, Miles Jones brings it closer, and Marrocco with a save, and he's able to grab that rebound while down in a split before it became a problem. What a stop by Nick Marrocco.
Speaking of problems, Keelty is just getting.
Thank you, Paul. And one thing he brings up that probably deserves a little bit more love from us, Ryan, is the play of Tim Troutner in that first half.
Both goals I thought played pretty well. You saw that statistically. They had 10 saves each. But Troutner, after giving up, 4 early ones, really kind of settled in, made some clean ones, and then they were able to get out. They weren't able to cash in on transition. Let's see if they're able to change that script in the second half. He's got an adjustment. He struggled a little bit in camp. Seems like he's figured it out.
To say the least. Perkovic with the shot. Easy stop that time for Marrocco.
I guess one of those things you keep shooting. I find myself familiar with this microphone asking for Boyle to get me in my ear and give me some advice. He used to do that as my teammate, but that was a throwback. Low angle lefty. Coaches don't like it.
Paul, thank you. We'll look forward to seeing you back out there. RB, I was going to go with a follow, but I'll let you give Paul some advice.
That one out of bounds. It'll stay with Cannons. Now, what do you have for
shoot till you get hot. When you get hot, keep shooting.
Q. Busick, and then they set it all the way to the back for Bryce Wasserman. Wasserman with speed down the alley. Nothing open, so he'll play it at X for Thompson. Lyle Thompson feeds it. The stop is made by Troutner as Q had the opportunity.
That's one I would have liked to see the lefty maybe go behind the back, increase his angle, add a layer of deception there. He's certainly capable, has that skill set in his repertoire.
A nice reception for Cannons. 30-second power play on the push for Pennell. Rabel swings it over. The 2 try from Busick was handled by Troutner. 13th save tonight for Tim Troutner. Guilty a second-round pick in the college draft for Cannons as Drenner is picked up by Finn Sullivan, and then a big-time body check puts John Upgren on his back. It was Upgren who delivered the big hit in the first half, and it's Upgren on the receiving end here. Play on here for Pennell. Only 8 seconds on the shot clock. Pennell out in front, and that one was handled by Marrocco. And another defensive stand for Cannons.
Yeah, and the referees determined that Merrill pushed Lee into the crease. That's why they didn't blow that play dead. Kind of a point of emphasis in the offseason.
Jones lowers his shoulder, just trying to run through Eddie. He does, but then he put it right into the stick of Marrocco. Rabel has a point on the last 3 goals for Cannons in this 4-0 run. Busick from 2, and Troutner holds his ground. We have not seen a 2-point goal in this game. And there are some threats, most notably Sergio Perkovic. Here's Kyle Harrison, who rings the bar from distance. Maybe weren't expecting that from Kyle Harrison, but he nearly found it. Would have been a 2-point shot right on cue. Well, Harrison, not Q. Take a look.
Left side of your screen here. Woo!
That had something on it.
That had something on it. That baby had eyes.
Jones. Good luck. Saved by Marrocco. Sam Duggan doing his best on Miles Jones, which is a lot to handle. Today's lines powered by DraftKings Sportsbook. Lyle Thompson finds an open Duggan. His shot, and stabbing that one was Troutner.
Another quality look there by the Cannons in transition when they don't have a numerical advantage.
So there are a limited number of people who can guard him. Kavanaugh, what a move. Got the right hand free. And Marrocco comes up with a save. That is his 19th save tonight.
And to your point, I'm a little surprised they haven't had Goodrich on Jones more. You know, right now he's on Perkovic.
Another big guy.
but not as dynamic as a feeder, right? You slide to Perkovic, and he's going to either take a shot as he did there or move the ball along. Jones can dissect a little bit more on a slide.
It's up to 11 all, 3 minutes to play in the fourth quarter. Skip pass, Busick. That one picked up out of the dirt by Troutner. Glazner's broken his stick. He'll have time to go get one as he runs off the field while Sexton runs up the field.
And Troutner is just in Busick's head. He's got his number tonight. You can see Busick, a couple of those earlier twos were high, right? Okay, I'll mix it up. You know I'm going high. You know I'm going high. He goes low, and Troutner's all over that.
Into the final 10. Perkovic.
Uh-oh.
Lost it. Merrill can't scoop it. Now they get it. One last try. Troutner, one more save. And Redwoods win the PLL season opener. 12-11 over Cannons at Gillette Stadium.
Down to the wire, 1-goal game. Would you expect anything less, partner? I know it's been a year, but
Shades of 2019 when we had a couple overtime games to kick off the season.
Garland had more time here. If he had moved that ahead to Drenner, I mean, I know that's tough, right?
Yeah. Tough to even take your eyes off the field to look at the clock at that point, knowing that time was running down. But Tim Troutner finishes with 19 saves